Hello and welcome to Spiritwhisper's podcast, the platform where transformation and resilience come to life. I'm Spiritwhisper, your guide through these inspiring journeys. Today, we're exploring a deeply moving story, my journey towards a healthier life, overcoming obesity and finding my path. This isn't just any story. It's a beacon of hope and strength, a reminder of what we can achieve when determination meets the human spirit. We'll uncover how small steps can lead to monumental changes, and how patience and persistence can transform challenges into triumphs. So, sit back, tune in, and join me on this enlightening journey. As I sit down to share my story, I feel a mix of emotions. For many years, I've struggled with obesity, an issue that has impacted every facet of my life. From the simple act of walking to the constant battle with fatigue, my weight has been a relentless obstacle. Even breathing, something most take for granted, has become a challenge for me. In this blog, I want to take you through my journey, the struggles, the setbacks, and my ongoing fight to overcome obesity. It's a path filled with ups and downs, but one that I am determined to walk. My hope is that by sharing my experiences, I might inspire others who are facing similar challenges. The weight of the world. For as long as I can remember, weight has been an issue for me. It started as a few extra pounds, but gradually turned into obesity. I didn't realize the extent of the problem until it started affecting my daily life. Walking became a struggle. Each step felt like lifting weights, and I would often find myself out of breath after just a short distance. The mornings were the hardest. Waking up feeling exhausted, as if I hadn't slept at all, became my normal. The fatigue impacted not just my physical health, but my mental well-being too. I knew something had to change, but the path to that change was clouded with uncertainties and failed attempts. Breathing through the struggle. Perhaps the most frightening aspect of my obesity was the breathing difficulties. There were moments when I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. It was a scary realization that my weight was not just an inconvenience, but a serious health risk. The battle with dieting. I knew that to overcome these challenges, I needed to lose weight. Dieting seemed like the obvious solution, but it was easier said than done. I tried various diets, each promising to be the answer to my prayers. But each attempt ended in failure. The restrictions felt suffocating, and the constant sense of hunger was overwhelming. I would start with determination, but within a few days or weeks, I'd find myself back at square one, feeling even more defeated than before. The turning point. It was after yet another failed diet attempt that I realized I needed a different approach. I started researching and realized that my focus shouldn't just be on losing weight, but on leading a healthier lifestyle. I began to understand that dieting was not just about cutting out foods, but about finding a balance. Small steps to big changes. I started with small, manageable changes. Instead of drastic diets, I focused on portion control and making healthier food choices. I began to incorporate more fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins into my meals. It was not about depriving myself, but about nourishing my body. Finding the joy in movement. Exercise was another challenge. With my limited mobility, intense workouts were out of the question. So, I started with what I could do, short walks. At first, it was just to the end of the street and back. Gradually, I increased the distance. Each step was a victory, no matter how small. The mental battle. One of the biggest hurdles in my journey was the mental aspect. The constant battle with self-doubt and negative self-talk was as challenging as the physical obstacles. I had to learn to be kinder to myself, to acknowledge my efforts, and to celebrate every small achievement. It was about changing my mindset, from seeing myself as a victim of obesity to becoming an active participant in my own health journey. Seeking support. I also realized the importance of support. I started to open up to friends and family about my struggles. Their encouragement became a source of strength. I also joined online communities where I found others who were on similar paths. Sharing experiences and tips with them made me feel less alone in my journey. The role of patience and persistence. Patience and persistence became my mantras. I learned that change doesn't happen overnight. There were days when I slipped up, when I missed a walk or indulged in unhealthy food. But instead of beating myself up, I learned to accept these as part of the journey and to keep moving forward. Celebrating the wins, big and small. Every pound I lost was a reason to celebrate. But more than the numbers on the scale, what really mattered were the changes I felt within myself. The walks became easier, my breathing improved, and the morning fatigue began to lift. These were the victories that kept me motivated. The road ahead. My journey is far from over. I still have weight to lose, and there are days when I struggle. But I am committed to continuing this path. I now have the tools and the mindset to face the challenges head-on. A message of hope. To anyone reading this who is struggling with obesity, know that you are not alone. It is a tough journey, but it is possible to make changes. Start with small steps, seek support, and be patient with yourself. Remember, it's not just about losing weight, but about gaining health, happiness, and a new appreciation for life. P.S. The purpose of writing this blog post is to raise awareness about obesity and inspire people who struggle with this problem. I hope that all people who struggle with this disease will realize the determination and privilege within themselves and change their lives by making an effort in this direction. You can do it. You just have to believe in yourself.